FB tweet. Pinterest email send text message print. In 2014, Jacoba Ballard decided to take an at-home DNA test. An only child who was donor conceived, she was always curious about whether she had any half-siblings. Her search led her to a shocking discovery. She learned she had at least 7 half-siblings, and that their mother's fertility doctor, Cline, had been artificially inseminating his patients with his own sperm. He did this without their consent or knowledge. Cline's patients were under the impression they were receiving sperm from donors. Ballard, 41, and her half-siblings' quest to find answers and justice is the focus of the new Netflix documentary, Our Father, which begins streaming today. Ballard says that by participating in the documentary, she hopes to spotlight fertility fraud and push for laws to protect patients. The reason I decided to tell my story in Our Father is because it's incredibly important to me to spread awareness about fertility fraud and hopefully create some meaningful change for patients across the world, Ballard tells People. Cline unfortunately isn't the only fertility doctor who has committed this unspeakable violation, and I want to hopefully prevent it from happening again. Ballard, a former paramedic, says, "We need donor conception laws and laws defining clear definitions of consent in every state in regard to sexual assault and rape." In 2017, Cline pleaded guilty to 2 counts of obstruction of justice, admitting he'd inseminated his patients without their consent or knowledge, Newsweek reports. He was given a 1-year suspended sentence and served no jail time, the Associated Press reports. Ballard says patients need to be vigilant. Because someone is in a position of power or authority, it doesn't always make them completely trustworthy, she says. It's okay to raise any flags or questions throughout your treatment to try to ensure that you are receiving ethical and proper care. Because that's what we all deserve. Ballard's half-sibling Heather Wook, 36, learned that Cline was her father at the same time she learned she was donor conceived in 2017. This led to an identity crisis, Wook tells People. "I was still the same person, but my understanding of my history had flipped upside down." Wook says she hopes the documentary will prompt Cline's former patients to have an open conversation with their children, so they can take DNA tests to confirm their genetic identities. Wook believes that Cline's actions remained secret for so long because most of our parents didn't openly talk about their infertility struggles with loved ones. The more we destigmatize infertility, combined with technological advances, the less likely it is for a doctor to do this again today. Our Father begins streaming on Netflix today.